both directions, but for some reason, it no help. I don't know, man. I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. It's a mess. Yeah. Lame. Yeah, still the same. I changed it. I went from full to partial and back from partial to full again. That didn't do it. Yeah. Ned has returned. I see. Us playing Generation Zero got shit on by a two-legged 50-foot absolute unit of a robot. Yeah, that happens in real life too, I'm sure. I try to avoid situations that put me in proximity of giant 50-foot robots, but you know, it's just me. Just checking one more time, looking through my my settings, guys. I haven't changed anything is the thing though. So there's really no reason it should have gone funky. Funky, funky. Yeah. It is truly a mystery. Did it look that way with anything else I did earlier? That's what I want to know. Let me go to... I don't know. Just looking for something else to go to real quick. All right, I'll tell you what I'll do. Give me a second here. Just a second. I got an idea. I just want to see what something else looks like that's on that monitor. I want to see if it's the game, if it's Roblox coming through funny. I don't know why that would be the case. But any sync is possible. That looks really dark too. Even my Photoshop looks ridiculous. This area is actually just kind of like a medium gray, but on the screen over here, for you guys, I can see it looks almost black. That is weird. Well, I don't know what to say, man. I'm sorry. I don't know why it looks that way. I will do some work and figure it out for the next stream, but oh my god, can I just go down? All right, I'm ready for action. This is going to be a better round. Better run for my life. We did some damage there. Or at the very least had a hit marker. What I can, you know, whatever. I can take that. Ah. Well, I hope you find it someday. Don't forget to add your border back should you want to, and have a good rest of the stream. Thanks, Thomas. Ned says, I love Generation Zero so much. I played it mostly by myself. I got 140 hours. So Generation Zero, don't even know what that is. As far as, you know, gameplay or anything. I've never really tried it, so. Ugh. I don't know. Stream Elements. Why is Stream Elements talking about me being live? Why does Stream Elements get involved? I have to completely disconnect my account from Stream Elements, I guess. I don't know. I will do that. It's getting involved in my business, and I don't really want it to be there. Mosing for a little bit. It's because I gave Stream Elements permission to do one little thing. And now it wants to be the boss. I need to pull that 700 out. Carl's 700. Well, we're doing all right. 7 and 5 could be worse, right? Not much worse. You better run around like a little. Better run around, pal. Long shot on that one. 403. I never come up like that on that ladder. Living dangerously today. Goodness gracious. You feel like I would enjoy Generation Zero's story? I'll look up and see what it's all about. You might be right. It might be right up my alley. Oh, he was going. He moved just in time. And nobody where I want him to be. Where I want him to be is lined up for that next shot. Oh, that was what a blown opportunity. Okay. Something tells me I need something a little more hardcore. But as for why the game is so dark, I really wish I knew. I love how that guy there is literally firing in this building. When I had just spawned, there's no way he could have seen where I'm at. He had to have been able to know where I'm at. And the only way he could know is if he can see me through the wall. I'd love to know who it is. This guy maybe knew where I was at. Because I was firing from there. But the other guy? Nah. Took some damage there, huh? Better move. Says no. No, and he doesn't want to hold still for me either. Oh, God, run by. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Bring it. Bring it. Oh. All right. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. What else can I say? But okay. I almost no. Resume. Resume. Yep. Yeah. He got me. Saw some movement in that window. Where'd he go? Aye. This guy's all right. So Ned, how long have you been playing Siege? Are you like pretty competent at it, or are you still in the learning phases? I mean, a game like that, I guess you probably never really stop learning. I imagine if you stop learning, you just kind of go stagnant on it. I would think you'd always be trying to learn new things about maps and stuff, and you're in the middle. But I mean, how long has it taken you to get to that point? Like, have you been playing for, 6 months or a year, or? I mean, I'm just curious. Is it because it might be a game that in the future I want to get into? I just don't know for sure that it's my kind of game, but I can't say it's definitely not. All right, we're still running positive. Man, it's like it's taken me a long time to warm up today. It's taken me a long time. You left the game after playing it for about 2 months, then came back and you're enjoying it now. So you've just recently come back to it then. Great game if you ever decide to play. Well, ended just positive, 1.07 KD. Wah, wah, wah. Just call you up. Yeah, you'll be the first one, trust me, because I know that you've mentioned this before. I liked that one we were playing the other day on Roblox. That one that's, kind of like that type of a game. What the hell was it? It was man, I can't remember what it was. Something Zone or something. Right? Wasn't it like something Zone? Can't remember what it is. I guess it's more like Valorant or something. I think is what you guys were saying. That's what Hike said. I think it was more like Valorant. I left after the movement, got killed off, and I never came back. Jeez. You popped off with the Hecate mech. 4 KD while in a weak team. Nice, man. But you're a solid player though. You're a good solid player, Mech. You've always been a solid player. This is not what I want. I want to switch my weapons up. I should have done that. I don't want to run with this. Hey, does anybody know what's the difference between a red hit marker and a yellow, a white hit marker? And I ask because I got a red one that time, and usually they're white, but sometimes they are red. White is hit, red is headshots. Yeah, but if it didn't give me any points, then how does it, you know what I mean? It's still a hit marker, right? Hit markers are hit markers, but with no points attached to them, it's like, what's the point? Why would the color be different? Over the top. Yeah. Oh my. Oh my. And somehow I escaped with my life. Yeah, I'm just leaving it. I'm leaving it on the bigger screen for right this minute because the oh, all the alerts won't go through though, will they? On this screen, I'm leaving it on the screen for a bit only because the game is so dark. Actually, it looks even darker than it did now to me. It's definitely got to be OBS though. At first, I was like, maybe it's my capture card, but nah. Capture card literally should just capture what is being sent to this monitor, my gaming monitor. So. Like, I need a tech whiz to help me diagnose that. Get out. I'm not out yet. I'm still, you know, I'm not without hope. I might pull off at least one more positive game. Jeez. I think I'm hungry. If I had something to eat, that would improve my energy levels and make my head feel better. Pick this up. What the hell is this? AK-1276. I don't even know what I didn't even get to use it. Fort guy, what's up? Just bought 2 mods for Assetto Corsa. Gonna get into a little sim racing. Nice. Ned likes it. Ned supports you. Aspect says I did enjoy sim racing until my steering wheel kind of broke on me. So I'm probably gonna have to get a new one for Christmas. Oh, that's nice. Mex says gotta find a different server, too much lag. I'm not sure I'm feeling any lag. I felt it really bad the last stream. It's like Roblox, or I don't know if it was Roblox or this game, but the lag was so bad. Like the entire server would like freeze like this, and then everybody would start running really fast for half a second and catch up. And it just did that over and over. It was like stuttering. I don't think it's that bad today though. See there, it just happened there though. It just happened there. Everybody kind of froze for a second. Maybe that is happening. I don't know. All right, I got me a delicious Pop-Tart hand delivered here by one of the minions. That'll perk me right up. I love those long shot hip fires. They feel so good. Gotcha. Woo. Oh my gosh, how long have I been muted? That's because I'm chomping. How you doing, Zachary? Welcome, welcome. No wonder, yeah. I had my Pop-Tart delivered and then, you know, making a bunch of racket with it. And one thing leads to another, and I'm like, you know what, I better mute this or there's going to be a bunch of noise from this package and blah, blah, blah. I'm really good at muting and really, really good at forgetting to unmute. Yeah, that's why it's quiet. I was talking to you guys too. That's the funny thing. Aspect says, unless I reshuffle around my desk, I don't know where I'm going to put the steering wheel if I do get a new one. Do you do the pedals and all that too? Like, I've seen some really fancy setups. I've seen setups where people, like, almost make, like, it's like a little mini car almost as a desk, you know, with the steering wheel and then the foot pedals all kind of more or less in the right place. And it's like, geez, that's dedication right there. It's like, that's the only thing. You know, that's the only thing they do. You don't spend that much money, that much time and effort to make that setup just to do it once in a while. Nerd clusters. Nerd clusters. Yeah, how about Nerd's rope? Have you ever had the Nerd's rope? I think the clusters is the same as the rope, isn't it? Just like little pieces. I always like nerds. I think nerds are, you know, for a hard, just little hard, basic, not much going on there candy. They're not terrible. You know, they got the candy shell on the outside, the sugar on the inside. Fort Guy has pedals. Aspects has pedals. My old steering wheel still works somehow. The pedals still work. Ended positive. That's what I'm talking about. All right, I gotta pull myself together here. Let me find another server. This game has really been laggy though lately. I am gonna put a little bit of blame on that, but only a little bit. I think most of it's just me. I'm a mess today. Warehouse has 8 minutes. I like to find a good map that has a lot of time left in it. You know what? Let me take this off here. See if we can find some of those fun other maps. How do you find a party mode? There we go. There's one there. Oh, but it looks like they're just running regular regular maps. That's no fun. I wanted to play some of those other maps like I played the other day when I was doing TikTok stream. That's a party mode, but yeah, forget that. Oh, elevation. That's fair. Nerds are awesome sweets. Yes, they are. Or candy for you different people. Yeah, I understand what you mean, though. Go to the toffee shop and get some sweets. You guys have toffee shops still? Aspects? Headshot, baby, tonight. Ah. Well, well, well. I didn't see him till it was too late. Yep. So for those who don't know, tomorrow, remember guys, we're going to be doing a you know, something of a special stream. We're going to be doing a three-way collab stream with myself, Mr. Dog, and Trish Mop. And we're going to see how that goes. My only real concern is that we don't get too crazy, that we, you know, try to keep it as family friendly as possible, because, you know, that's a big thing for me. I try. You never heard of toffee shops in the UK? Yeah, it's just another word for candy. You just find sweets in your average local shops. I mean, we still have candy stores here and stuff, but they're not like they're probably not as common as they used to be. I really foresee a time in the near future where probably in the next 20 years there won't be any local stores, any local shops. Everything will be like, there will be warehouse cities where everything is ordered online and delivered. There will be like cities where a few people work and it's managed by AI and managed by robot workers, you know, running assembly lines. And I don't think people are going to go and buy things locally anymore. It's all going to be online. We're already halfway there now. Think about it. How many local places close up because of Amazon and easy access to online shopping that we have now? It's so easy just to order stuff online. And I think it's just going to keep getting worse, to the point where you're not going to be able to just walk out and go to the mall. There won't be malls. They're already closing down all over the place because, you know, things are cheaper online. It's not as much fun to buy things online, but it's easier. I mean, I used to love going to the mall, but now it's getting like harder and harder to go, because when you do go, there's not that many people there. Half the stores are already closed down. I don't know. It's the future, though. It's the future, and it's going to happen. I mean, it is happening. Hey, teammate. Did I try to kill you? I apologize, buddy. Don't start on me next time. Gotcha! Gotcha! Got me. Come on, man. We did a hell of a lot of damage on that guy. But he couldn't go down, could he? There he goes. Ran into trouble there, didn't I? Hey, I'm still here. Hey, Christopher Ayaga, how you doing? I'm still here, guys. I'm just doing something off mic for a second, AFK. Give me about a minute. I have returned. Sorry about that. So, how you been, Christopher Ayaga? What you been up to? My head is feeling a lot better. I gotta say, my head's feeling a lot better, guys. I think the combination of the Tylenol that I took, the food, had some more coffee. Caffeine sometimes is good for a headache. Aspect says about steering wheels, I used to have the Thrustmaster T248, which I loved using a lot. It broke on me because of connection problems. You mean it came disconnected? You broke it into 1,000 pieces on the floor, and that's the connection problem. My Google Assistant, I have like 3 or 4 of them around the house, and my main Google Assistant I usually keep in the living room kitchen area, and it has a lovely habit of always telling me it can't understand my voice when I try to talk to it. But the other day it was so annoying because I was trying to talk to it like for 5 minutes straight. I kept saying, you know, hey Google, add onions to my grocery list. And it kept saying, before I do that, I understand your voice. And actually, my Google actually has an English accent. I've got the English accent lady voice. And she said it with this great accent. But after about the 3rd time, I'm like, oh my fucking God. I grabbed that Google and I held it up and I was about ready to smash it on the floor. And I'm like, wait a minute, I think I paid like $80 for this thing when I bought it a while back. And what am I doing here? Slow down, slow down. So I unplugged it. Well, I forgot that I had unplugged it, and I went to say this, you know, something else. Hey, Google, add milk to my grocery list or whatever. And the Google that was like 2 or 3 rooms away heard me and added it. That one could understand me, but the one that was right next to me couldn't. Technology, man. It's supposed to make our lives better, not frustrate us. What is up with that business, eh? You know what I'm talking about. Get out! Oh, there was more than one. You got the steering wheel for about 200 quid 3 years ago, but it got more expensive, which annoyed me. So it's more expensive now than when you bought it? Uh-uh. No. Yeah, that's annoying. I don't know why something that you bought 3 years ago. Like everything that I've got, I'm pretty sure that the price on it would be less now because there's newer models of this, newer models of that. You know what I mean? That's usually how it works. So it's kind of weird when that's not the case. Is there somebody up there? Did I see a laser? Like, I don't know, everything I have pretty much, I mean, unless you buy something that's like an antique. Because if anything, something antique is just going to go up in value, but, you know, not your computer peripherals. Of course, I've heard that, like, some of those really, really old, like, original, like, say, IBM mechanical keyboards and stuff like that, some of those are really, really, really pricey. So I guess depends on what you need, but some of that antique computer stuff can be really, really ridiculously high priced. Because, you know, they say they don't make them like that anymore. I was out looking for stuff to sell online the other day, and I found these, they weren't that old, but they were some really nice, very satisfying, clicky IBM keyboards, but they weren't like the fancy, expensive ones, so I couldn't sell them. Dino Dukes! What's up, Dino? Paige, hello. Got some groceries in the next truck stop now. What? What do you mean? You stopped at a truck stop? Why are you messing around with the truck stop? Well, let's pick that up. No, I don't think I need the other. There we go. That scope might be good. The hell? What the hell kind of... What kind of rounds were those? That was wimpy. You were AFK trying some pizza? Pizza. I think I've had exactly one slice of pizza in the last, like, year. And I love pizza. But I have to watch my diet because I tend to eat too much junk food. And I'll get really, really fat. And I don't want to get really fat. Any other questions? No. I mean, not right off the top of my head. I guess my biggest question is, when you play Siege, like, suppose I just wanted to enjoy playing the game, but I didn't want to have to play some very specific character with weird abilities and, you know, this is the guy that unravels the barbed wire or whatever, you know, isn't it like that where every character has to do all these, every character has some singular ability and you have to kind of play that way. I just don't get into games that are like that too much. I really don't like that. I prefer games that, you know, kind of like this, you know, you're free to do what you want to do. I guess I'm just not a team game kind of guy. Damn you, Hikate. I got 1,200 pounds of cheese in the back of my semi. Okay. Cheesehead. Paige is a cheesehead monkey. LeBlabe, turn off the hacks, man. For God's sake, turn off the hacks. Jesus. No way, man. Nah. Do I remember COD Cold War? Yeah, I played it like 3 days ago. I think was the last time I played it. Today I was playing Black Ops 6 and some Warzone. Which I just started playing both of those. I've played lots of COD in my time, but I haven't played much Black Ops 6. Well, I played a little bit in the beta. And I've never really gotten into Warzone. It's a new. There are characters that don't have abilities, like Sledge isn't even really an ability. He just carries a fucking sledgehammer. I see. So, Black Ops 3, here's the thing. You saw me trying to play Black Ops 3. I wasn't actually able to make it work. For some reason, it wouldn't work on my computer. It just kept freezing up. And I never figured out what the issue was. I spent about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And I installed it, ran all the different compatibilities. I ran different troublemaking checks. Troubleshooting checks, rather. Not troublemaking. I was doing the troublemaking. And, yeah, I just couldn't get the game to work, man. So that's when I decided, fuck it, I'm just gonna get Warzone. And I did. And then after that, I'm like, well, if I'm gonna be doing Warzone, I really need to get Black Ops 6 so I can get all the modern stuff leveled up as quick as I can and get it in the game. Plus, you know, come on, Nuketown. A big Nuketown fan. It was from a Steam notification? I see. Chaos says, I did the troublemaking. You too, huh? You too. Well, I can't judge. I hate this game. Oh my god. Oh? I want that. Give me that. Yeah, it didn't work out. Johnny, if you hate the game, then good. There is an alternative called Siege. That is not an alternative to Phantom Forces. Anyway, the thing is, I can't just stop playing Phantom Forces, man. I can't just literally stop playing it. You gotta remember, 95% of the people that are here have come because of Phantom Forces. In fact, a lot of people, if I'm doing a stream that is not Phantom Forces, they won't even bother to show up. So yeah, I'm working on dealing with that, and I've come to grips with the fact that that is the reality. But it's going to take me a bit of time to work more games in. I'm working more games in. I'm telling you, I asked this question earlier, not a single one of you answered me. My question earlier was this: do you think... I don't even know why I'm asking, because at the end of the day, I'm going to have to decide, but do you guys think I should maybe have some COD streams, you know, Warzone, maybe some whatever, on the TikTok streams, and then to save, like, games like Phantom Forces and all that for Twitch and YouTube? Sorry, I'm still chomping, man. Just about done, though. Actually, that was the last bite. Because that would give, oh yeah, that would make the TikTok streams different. Chaos says, I like the Minecraft streams. I just don't watch a lot of streams, yeah. Should definitely stick more to PF, if not. I'm talking about like Call of Duty games and stuff, because I'm a Call of Duty guy at heart. That's... When I first started streaming, that's what I wanted to do, but everybody else was already doing it, and I'm like, this just isn't the thing, man. Everybody else is already doing that shit. But I'm willing to mix it up. You know what I mean? It doesn't always have to just be Call of Duty. It doesn't always have to just be... Fuck me. I hate the keybinds too. I just get so fed up with this game sometimes because the game doesn't play the way I want to play the game. And I have to always... That's something I haven't been able to come to grips with. This is a movement game, not a shooting game. It's really more about the movement, and I just am not into the movement. And I don't think anything's ever going to change for me when it comes to the movement. I try, and every now and then, I focus a little bit more on the movement. I'm like, okay, I'm going to be aware of what's happening here, and I know that I got to be able to move like this if I come around that corner, there's somebody there. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. But, yeah, I don't know. But I don't feel like I'm gonna just completely quit this game. But I think I'm just gonna keep doing what I've been doing and mixing more and more stuff in that isn't just Phantom Forces. But I like, you know, the genre. I like the genre of shooters. That's my favorite. I do also like Minecraft. There's a lot of other things I like. But God, why does it look so dark? Just don't understand, man. But anyway, that's just a little bit of shit in my head. And I'm not at all feeling negative about it or anything like that. I'm just feeling like I struggle on this game on where I don't struggle like this on other games. It's just this one particular game that doesn't play the way I thought it was going to be when I first started playing it. I thought my other assets would overcome my lack of movement ability, and it never has. You should add a thing for spending hype points called duck, where it plays a duck noise. Have I ever heard of Grounded? Let's just say the answer is yes. Have you ever heard of Grounded 2? Let's say the answer is yes on that too, right, Ned? What the duck was that? Good one, Aspects, good one. He says, what the duck was that? Yeah. I don't know, buddy. Just don't know. That's the only duck noise I have, Paige. What a duck noise for? You got me with my sound effects. No way, Pally. Oh, that time, yes. The answer was yes. The hell? Cat boy, yeah. I need a different weapon. You guys never give me weapons anymore. You guys used to assign me weapons. Nobody assigns me weapons anymore. You leave me to my own devices. Actually, probably that is better. Let's do that. Do a little bit of this. Oh, that was a laggy oh my god, look at my ping in the 700s, the 400s. No wonder. I'm like, that was ridiculous lag there. I haven't seen lag like that all day. This is a bad server for me. The server working for you guys? Paige, you better watch out. This thing's gonna time you out. It's not gonna time you out. It's gonna give you a timeout. I guess that's, you know what I mean. Whoa, did you see that lag? I don't know if you could tell how long it was when I threw that to how long it took to get where it was gonna go. I can't even talk. Gonna go for a cigarette. We do requests around here. I want that intervention. Pick up somebody's intervention. Oh, why was that such a sweet shot? Move, teammates, you big-headed toads. Oh. It's one of those setups that might make me like the intervention. Donnie, ever since I played out of country servers, lag is minimal. I mean, I don't know where I'm at right now on this one. It says LA. Okay, so we're in LA, California server. But look at that, 1131. Actually, I think right now I might be having even worse ping because I feel like my internet is being... I'm not sure if that would be it. I feel like my internet's being sucked away by something else. Oof. You're missing cheese for your special wraps? I ain't singing that one now. I don't sing for free. I get paid to make albums. Well, no, that might be an exaggeration. All right, I'm not loving it. How about? Oh no, that's horrible. Let's do the 700. See how we do with that one. Yeah, I put California servers in the mix, even though California is pretty far away from me. But I do put it in when I do these servers, these searches for servers, because you know, I know some of you guys. At least Hike is from California, and I think we have one other one who's not here right now. But and of course, it's just the ones I know. Got people in here I don't know where you guys are from. So I like to give that as an option just to be fair. But I think ultimately the best thing for me is to stick to the East Coast and my area, generally speaking. Paige, did I just see you jumped into game, fella? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jump in. Blackout. Do I know where you're from? You're from the UK, sir. You're from the UK. The ook. Oh, you're in Cali? Nice. So this server is probably really good for you here. You're in this one, right? Oh no, you're not. Well, you should have joined this one because this is a California server right here. What's that? Well, somebody else is Mosin. That Mosin might be fun. Will it be more fun than that 700 though? Yeah, look at the delay. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad. Oh, look at that. It's crazy. Hmm. The ook. The UK. The ook. California servers are the laggiest. So even if I was in California, you're saying this wouldn't be a great experience for me right now. Ugh. Ugh. I think that guy just got like 3 of us in a row, man. Come around the corner. Be there. Oh, there they are. There they are. Whoa. That guy is doing that thing again, that lag thing. Where everything sort of freezes and then everybody goes whizzing at top speed across the map. When's the Johnny Kitch meet and greet? When I start getting, 500 people showing up in stream or more. Definitely. When's the Mr. Dog meet and greet? You'd rather play in your current 200 ping server lag free? Don't even notice the ping too much? Maybe I'll join you in your server in a minute and just see how it feels then. This one's got high ping and it's laggy. Not loving that. So, yeah. So tomorrow, guys, it's gonna be a Johnny Kitch, Mr. Dog, and Trish Mop 3-way chat stream collab. It's gonna be all kinds of fun. Oh Lord, I just got up there. Bloody lovely. Yeah, it should be all right, man. It should be good. Looking forward to it. Uh, 14 and 21, not my finest moment. Oh my goodness. Gee whiz. Yeah, let me just look around here. See if I can find a better server. I'm gonna look for something a little closer to home though, guys. Let's see. Okay. Washington, sure. Virginia. We'll even throw Texas, New York. Jersey. I don't know, but yeah, I guess New Jersey. Florida, Georgia. I don't. Where's Illinois? I don't even know where Illinois is at. But let's see if this is any better. All right, I'm gonna jump into this penthouse. This has got to be better. It's got to be better, mate. It's got to be better. Illinois is up front, up north, up front. Yeah, up north from Mississippi. Dino says Illinois is by Ohio. Well, I gotta be honest with you guys. Neither one of those answers help that much. I told you I'm not a geography kind of guy. Oh man, I'm still in the 500s for ping. So I can tell you why. Hey, Ned, why were you asking me about Grounded? Why did you ask me about Grounded? Did I miss the rest of that, or did you just never answer me when I said, yeah, I've heard of Grounded? Johnny placed Cursed Tank Simulator. Play Cursed Tank Simulator. I can't talk. I've got such a nasty headache today, guys. I'm sorry. Nah, that's not my kind of thing, man. Definitely not my kind of thing. It might not be as bad as, say, grow a garden, but it probably is. They're making a second one. People are playtesting it right now. Yeah, that's why my internet is so bad right now, because somebody is literally installing that, downloading it and installing that right now in my house. That's why, I think that's why my ping is worse than it usually is. I think my internet is being sucked away. How come I've never seen this spot before? I didn't know this spot was here. Huh? Bloody hell, mate. The lag. Today's sponsor, NordVPN. I use it for personal use so I can be in Maryland when I'm not. So it's a good VPN. Use it. NordVPN. Yeah, I just think it's going to be like this for a while until that's done. That's what's messing me up more than anything else. It's got to be, because my ping wasn't this bad on any servers earlier. But Grounded 2 is messing me up. Oh, fudge sickles. Grounded 2, man. It just came out today. It's already out. It's $30. I don't understand how people most likely hundreds of miles away are sucking your internet. No, man, you didn't listen, Ned. You don't listen, dude. You don't listen. What I said is somebody here in my house on another computer right now is installing, downloading, and installing Grounded 2 here in my house. They're taking the internet from my internet, the internet that I'm using in my house, along with other people in my house that are using the same internet. I can't be any more clear than that, Ned. Jesus. You didn't just miss some parts, you missed the only important part, which is, why were you asking about that game? Did you see it on my Steam list or something? How did you know? And then I'm like, okay, well, just by coincidence, right now, somebody is literally, for the last like 15, 20 minutes, been installing the game. And it's taking internet, and it's giving me like, I don't know, man, it's just messing everything up. I'm surprised my stream hasn't disconnected, honestly. But it'll be over soon, and then I'll be back to normal. No, I am not in an apartment. I wouldn't mind being in an apartment if it was really nice. and cue the stream cutting off. Nah, I don't think it's gonna cut off. I mean, I've got something in place that protects my stream 90% of the time, but sometimes it goes off, and I can't do anything about that. Hey, in case you guys missed my last conversation on the subject of protecting the stream, I mentioned last time I have a new battery backup system on the stream setup now. So when my power flashes off briefly, like it sometimes does, it only goes off for like a second or less. But that's enough to cut the whole stream off and shut it down, right? So I now have a battery backup, so when the power goes out, my stream stays on. Even my internet is on that, so... Well, technically it's not, my internet is not like on backup. It's not like my internet's is storing in a battery. What it is that my modem and router is on it as well. Pretty good though, right? Dude, you're not gonna catch me on the Cursed Tank Simulator. Just not my thing. I'm telling you right now, not my thing. And I'm gonna have to say tanks but no tanks. Tanks but no tanks for your offer of playing that game, but tanks but no tanks. Oh, I'm so good. Tanks but no tanks. I'll have to pass. Tanks but no tanks. Ned, if you do, I may never talk to you again. Meanwhile, Johnny with triple A's in the back of his computer. Fuck off. Oh, shit. Nah, man. As you know, and I'll tell you what, Hike paid for most of this. His donations and buying and gifting subs on my Twitch. And then I get that payout, and that, guess what? That is what I used to buy. That's what I use. The only thing I ever use that money for is for stream-related things and game-related things that I use in stream. Just gets reinvested back in. But I've been needing that for a long time because I've had way too many disconnects. And so now they won't happen for that reason anymore. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love my teammates just leaving it. Don't even come back and try to cap it again. Thank you. Come on! Just play the game, says Zachary. I don't get what you think is wrong with CTS. Look at this guy who's blended perfectly in over here. What's wrong with it is, it's just not my kind of game. First off, I'm not into games with tanks. I like tanks. I've always enjoyed tanks as a, you know, my dad was a tank captain, and he was a trainer. He used to train in the army, teach people to drive tanks. And I think tanks are cool. I've always loved tanks. I still remember how I used to draw them when I was in, like, kindergarten. And really poorly, but I could draw one right now. You wouldn't believe how bad it looks. But I don't get into games where I have to be in a vehicle. I don't get into crazy mix and match piece. I'm not into that kind of thing either. It's just not me. You guys are goofballs and you're into that kind of stuff. To me, it's brain rot. I'm like, no. Just being honest. Matt. Cursed Tank Simulator is perfect. No. That's all I can say is that is just no. It's not. Having never played it, I'm pretty sure it's one of the worst games out there. Love having a 152 millimeter on a bike. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. I'm more into like realistic stuff. I don't know. Into things that make a little bit of sense, at least. It's funny the thing you can do. Shove the battleship turret on a light tank. It's just not my thing, man. I'm not absolutely have zero interest in playing that game. Zero. Kind of like Grow a Garden, I had zero interest in getting into that. Now, yeah, once I got into it, you know, I was entertained. I was somewhat entertained. But I probably won't go back to it again anytime soon. I probably will at some point just because, you know, you guys gifted me a lot of stuff in there, and you know, we'll visit it one more time probably, but that'll be about it. War Thunder is a free-to-play MMO, military action shooter. Yeah. But I don't, at least that's not brain rot. Oh, hey, it ended positive. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, buddy. Stream Element says Matt has 0 points in his rank 1/1/0 on the leaderboard. Stream Elements, shut up and stay out of my stream. My God, just shut up. How do I get out of this thing? Stream Elements is on my nerves. I have told Stream Elements just to leave me alone. And it doesn't want to listen, man. God. It says Stream Elements bot is currently banned from your channel. Then why is it still talking in chat? Just don't understand. God. All right, I'm going to go into creator dashboard on Twitch. I am going to do Unity, roles manager, Stream Labs is supposed to be there, Restream bot is supposed to be there, but Stream Elements is not even showing. So how does Stream Elements getting involved? Well, I'm going to figure it out when I do. I'm going to kick some bootay. Two-hour timeout and a ban. There you go, Aspects. There you go. Oh my God, if I don't stop hitting that single fire. Took two of them. Took two of them. CTS is not brain rot, says Zachary. Matt says it is controlled chaos. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think you're gonna change my feelings on that game. I've never even played the game, and I already have strong feelings against it. You know what I mean? Why is everybody on my end of this flippin' map? Why do I just keep spawning and then, like, 5 seconds later, get overrun? Oh, these annoying bastards. Get out. First off, I didn't want to be on that map again. If I wanted to be on that map, I would have been on that map. I'll forget it. I'll put California. Why not? Eventually, my service will be restored. I don't. You know what? I actually realized I don't even want to play Penthouse again. I want to do something different. Fortress. Yeah, Fortress. Something different. All I need is another 3.5k points. Let me see if I can find a way to penalize you and make your points go away. Some kind of a punishment. Why does it look like this? It's been going for a couple minutes. Not too long, though. Two of them. Two of them. Hike! Trying to get me to play Cursed Tank Simulator. And I keep saying I have zero interest in playing that game. Like, what's that game? I don't know why the contrast is so high. I don't know what's wrong with it. I have not been able to make it go away. It's everything that's going through my OBS right now is high contrast. It looks so dark, and I cannot for the life of me figure it out. I've checked my settings. No idea. Let me add a color correction to it. Maybe if I add a color correction, I can fix the contrast. No, because it's still washed out. Look at how washed out it is. Maybe if I reduce the gamma? No? Does that look better like that? Do you feel like that's any better than this? Probably, right? Probably about like so. How's that? Is that too bright? I mean, look at the game in game. Whoa, look at the color. It's popping though. How about like this? If not, tell me what you think it needs and I'll go back and adjust it again. I had to put a filter in there though to do this, and you shouldn't have to do that. It was never like this before, so something broke in my OBS. I feel like if I started my OBS over, it wouldn't do this, but to do that would be, you know, a different pain in the butt, because it would have to end the stream temporarily. What if I just made a new display capture? I mean, it's not that simple when you're in the middle of a stream. You know that. I could make a new display capture, but it's still going to come from the Elgato. It's passing through my Elgato capture card. Know what I mean? Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Is it on forced SDR? I have no idea. I have never ever changed any settings. I don't have any software running through that for that Elgato. There's no software on it. The thing is, Hike, how can I... So what are you saying? delete the one that's there and just replace it with a new one? That does look pretty washed out. I still see it. It looks really bad. Yeah, let me see if I can just adjust it a little bit more. Color correction. Give me a second here. I think I can make it look a little bit better. I don't know what it is, man. It's really strange, dude. How about like that? How's that look? Does that look better? What do you think of that? That looks really good. Click your What do you mean it's just white now? It looks so much better to me because I can see the screen. It looks really good compared to how it looked before. That looks all right. What do you mean? That looks good. That looks about as good as it does on my gaming monitor. All saturation has been depleted. Okay. Like, what are you saying here? Look at my game capture and select the properties icon above the sources. Let's see here. Let me go to configure video and see if nothing's changed in there. That's all the same. Okay, check your game capture and then select the properties icon above sources. My game capture just literally it comes in literally from the Elgato. It's literally, there's no sources to check on it. There's no sources. It's just the stream directly from my gaming monitor. There's nothing to check. I'm pretty confused about it. Let's see here. Color, let me check my color range on it. Put that on full on that one. Color space, I put on 709. And then let me go back and remove the other filter, or at least temporarily. Nope. That didn't help. I do a display capture. That's what I spent $160 on that capture card for, to capture a display, not just the game. I can't, I don't, yeah, it's just to capture the whole display. Okay, that is pretty bright. Let me fix that a little bit. How about, all right, hold on a second. Oh, hold on a second. How about that? Does that look any better? To me, that looks better than my gaming monitor looks right now. My gaming monitor looks washed out compared to that. That's really nice depth. The only other thing that I did that's different, we always end up talking about all the behind the scenes stuff on stream. I don't know why, but it happens a lot. The only other thing I'm doing that's any different is, before I was using the encoder was different. I'm using a better encoder right now that is taking a lot less. I'm not skipping as many frames, and I'm wondering if the encoder is possibly causing this. Better than it was, though, right? It may not be perfect, but it's got to be better than it was. Because it was way too dark before. It's a bit grainy. Oh, is it? Hmm. Yeah. Well, maybe. I don't think I can really solve that right now, though. I'd like to. But I don't know. I mean, I could try something. I have a suspicion it could be this encoder that I'm using. I went from using a hardware-based encoder that relied more on the was it on the GPU to now using something that relies more on the CPU. And I don't know. Maybe that fuck. Maybe that did it. You sent a DM. Okay, thank you. Let me see if I can pop that up real quick. I just want to make sure that my whole screen doesn't get... I'll look at it here and see. Ooh. The whole thing looks like that? Really bad resolution and everything? It looks like it's on a super low resolution, right? Not only does it look... Yeah, that's got to be the encoder. Okay, guys, listen. Please, give me a minute. Literally, it will take just 1 minute. I'm going to switch my encoder. The stream's going to temporarily stop. It says there's 9 people here. I hope you guys are going to be right back. I'm going to fix this right quick. We're going to try.